picture in my classroom today. Oh, man. Always. Oh, man. It's great. Big boy. So that's me. Yeah. But let me rotate and stop her.
It was good. It was, I mean, although the RI is that a little alarming?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But, yeah, getting up at 4:30. You were there for the whole day? Yeah. It was just more of a day off. And I didn't want that other person to feel like they had to. So if I relieved that pressure.
Yeah. You know, I was happy with the town. Well, the town flu shots, I was worried about them too, but it was such a big setup. I don't think that. I didn't do the town shots. They did a drive through the thing. Yeah. Actually, you hung your arm out your fire door. It was kind of weird, but it's cool. And there's usually some people.
That's fun. I gotta get it. But I heard that CVS and everything is real easy.
That's nice. You got yours, right, Leah?
My what?
Flu shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because some of you said they got their COVID test at CVS. And you
Oh,
do it.
wow.
So if you drive
Oh, yeah.
through, they give you the swab.
A guy with no said, yeah, you have to do the name. I was like, oh, that hurts.
And then put it back in the little, like,
Wow. I don't know, that'd be tough to do, though. Yeah, he's got the largest.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Enthusiastic. I love the crowd, man. Some of you I know, some of you I don't. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Michael Bowles. I'm the band director here at Wethersfield High School. And I'm excited to have you to our band showcase here tonight in the world of crazy, in the world of fun. I'm really excited to see we have so many underclassmen families out here tonight, even some middle school families with us, to really show the hard work that these kids have been putting in this season. And it really goes without saying that, we all know that no one could have ever thought that we'd be in this situation in this place, and I can just say for sure that these kids have done a fantastic job just navigating through that world and putting their best foot forward and ultimately just coming together to share this musical experience. Those of you who know, we pretty much lost every competition that we had, and we kind of just put this together to really perform for you tonight. And this is the culmination of everything we've been working on for months and months and months, and it's really exciting to be here, and I'm really excited to finally share it with all of you, and I know that the students are equally as excited. Before we start, there are a couple of thank yous I'd like to give, and the first thank you I'd like to give is to Ms. Catherine Fortuna, who unfortunately is not able to be in attendance tonight. She's our assistant band director, and she's just been phenomenal helping put a lot together for these students tonight. So I just want to say thank you very much to her. I know she's watching at home, and we're kind of sad she can't be. The other group I'd like to give a big thank you to is the band boosters. Without them, this program doesn't exist, and I want to especially thank Miss Andrea Ginter. I've had the privilege the last 4 years to work with her, and she's standing over here for February. And she has just done so much for these students to give them this opportunity to really succeed. And without this organization, this band does not exist. And I know that might come across as an exaggeration, but I'm one guy, and I cannot do everything that needs to be done to have this operation go. And it really is those parents that put in countless hours just being here and helping and fundraising and organizing and getting uniform, and you name it from the top to the bottom. Without that organization, this band could not function. And on that note, a lot of the boosters and the involved boosters and the board are all parents of graduating seniors. And so the underclassmen families here, I'm here to ask you to get involved with that organization, because we need you so that this band keeps going for those kids, because it can't be done without the parent organization. And we would love for you to join us. Our next meeting is on November 12th. Yep. Virtual meeting. There'll be information set out. Come join, come find out, get involved, shadow a board member so that we have these positions filled next year so that this band can keep going in the future. And so we really need you to step up, and I'm hoping that some of you tonight will see what's going on here and say, I want to be involved with that and really help give this opportunity to those students. And so I just want to say once again, thank you to the boosters, and thank you to all of those senior booster parents. We've had 4 years together working through all of this, and thank you so much for your help this year. I sincerely appreciate it. The next thank you I'd like to give out before we get on to the band here is to Kim's Flower Shop. You'll see some seniors out here tonight, and they were gracious enough to donate some flowers for boutonnieres for our seniors, and they're very, very kind in all the years to do that. So we want to send a big thank you out to Kim's Flower Shop. And now, the moment we've been waiting for. Like I said, this group has had everything thrown at them that you could imagine. We went from, we're going to have a full band camp, to nope, we're going to do it remote. And so we had Google Meets of 30 and 40 people, and we were playing over the internet and doing all this crazy stuff, and we learned so much so quickly. It's amazing to see what they've accomplished. And those of you who've been involved with the activity, you know that it takes hours and hours and hours. And we put together a really great show for you tonight in a fraction of the time we normally get. And that is a testament to their hard work. And I'm really glad that you get to see their hard work tonight and enjoy it with them. So right now I'd like to introduce the 2020 Pride of Wethersfield Eagle Marching Band. Tonight in front of you, you'll see some band members who are out in their full uniforms, and these are our seniors of the class of 2020. And I'd like to just quickly introduce them here tonight. And so first we have Jonna Agoli, Juliana Bonapane, Amanda Coelho, Bryce Cox, Hannah Gebhardt, Faith Giannini, Alex Ginter, Connor Gray, Kate Griffin, Madison King, Nathan Kitson, Jackson McDonald, Vinny Maluzzo, Sean Moquin, Jack O'Leary, Kayla Plantanilla, Brian Puelli, Veronica Rondinelli, and Naz Zayer. The show tonight, we decided, and the students decided that they wanted to do a decade show and take a little bit of a musical review. So you're going to hear 3 songs tonight. The first song you'll instantly recognize, Living on a Prayer by John Bon Jovi, I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys, and then we're going to close with Pompeii from the year 2000 by Bastille. So drum majors, is the band ready? Folks, thank you very much for coming tonight to our first show. We have another show starting in a few minutes. We really appreciate you, and it's really great to see all of you out here, and it's really great to take part in all this fantastic stuff with all of these students. And so congratulations, have a great night, and we will see you all again. Thank you.
Let's go, Sean! Sean! I was shocked too. When I saw you yesterday, exactly. You know what? After the classroom, I'm crammed in all day. I'm like, oh, it's not even real. It's like, okay.
What are we gonna do without you guys? I don't either. That's gonna be weird.
It'd be weird to be too busy.
I bet.
You're gonna be like, hey, what do I do?
My parents were Stiller and my brothers played sports, every sport around the season, and they were there all the time. And they actually went to sporting events after they were like, we don't know what to do on Friday night anymore.
They're so used to going.
Yeah.
I'm sure they enjoy the sport.
And then the kids were all like doing stuff, gone working, and they were like, well, we know the other kids. This one is probably gonna be the. Oh my god.
This is the sixth grade.
Basketball player.
They're talking. I'm walking.
Poor dog.
Oh, are there some fun posters here?
Young Miss Griffin might be able to. Bella.
Okay. No, Anna.
Anna, I'm sorry. Would you want to be able to help Miss Coco on the senior? So we're doing a live stream. At the end, people are doing the speeches. We want to have a camera on the speakers. Would you be? Are you in video production? All the seniors. You take video production? No. So you're smart.
She'll figure it out.
It's going to be at the end of this one, so.
Woohoo!
You asked me to do it? I was asking her to make it. Tell them my two goals is what you're doing.
Oh, your senior moment.
So what do you think you'll do?
Don't need a picture.
Where do you want her? Just go.
Just come up to the booth.
Okay. Thank you. Hey guys.
I know. I would know the person who submitted that. Oh, okay. Oh, there. Come in here. Nice picture, Kate. Here you go. Thanks, girl. Hi. I can't believe we're senior. Yep. Don't even get me started. You know I'm going to be a puddle every time. That was a lovely acknowledgement of you. So hugely deserved. Like a million times over. a million times over. And I know you do it all with love. I know. I know. You know that. I know you. Now you have to stand there and hold it. No. No. Wait.
Hi, baby. Why are you over?
Thank you. I'll hold it.
Come here.
You are the best. And I think I just might have bought some masks that you made. I bought some beautiful masks. Anna has a nice
I'm like, let me guess, the soccer one.
no, the Yukon one. And I have a beautiful, which did I get? I might have gotten a
There are a bunch of Christmas ones.
yeah.
Oh, you want for down here?
No, I don't know. Do you?
We should do one. Well, it's not windy, so.
I mean, you walked out with the weather.
All right, upper pasta carrot. Woo! Woo!
She is absolutely amazing. She's like just
Well,
from.
fun. What's up, brother?
Yeah,
She's only 8 months old.
hi. Well, I'll hug you if you'll hug me. I'll look the other way.
Follow her.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't need my ticket. I said you don't need my ticket. Yes, I took that. I got that.
Anna, I went through that.
Well, then let me go back up there. I got some, but then I'll come back. And then I'll.
There with your mom.
Yeah.
Dad, these masks are great because you never know how to survive.
It's true. We have an issue with that now.
Maria 7. Hi, friends. Hi, friends. Oh my God, you're my hero. I thought she was with you.
Has been manifesting. Like, oh my God, guys, I'm so happy. I'm already
That's what you did later. When I get home, they're doing a show. They went in. We went out the door. Oh, yeah, then she almost hooked another one in the first part of the kitchen. How was it? I think I've been assigned the first challenge. It's my third class. I actually have to do my own research. I have to get my annotated bibliography in by next week. And I have to have at least 5 sources for official articles and explain why I did it. How was the last one? Did you get the not funny enough?
My part alone was like 15 minutes long. And then you have 3 bucks.
It's weird being on the outside. You're in the inside of that pit for so long. Last year, remember when he'd yell at you when I would say something? I'd be like, cool. I'd be like, she will. like that. This is where the mic is. Did you see 73 pack?
I was watching, I was like, stop talking. Oh, look, Marco's in it.
I couldn't hear anything.
I know. They were. I know. I said, don't say anything bad. Don't say anything bad.
So are we on the mic right now?
No, they're
Did I see Mike? Bye guys. I was like, is this anything for the Backstreet Boys? It's a Backstreet Boys. What's wrong with you?
How do you not know that?
No, it's November now. Yeah, Halloween time. Look at I got rubber bands on my glasses. So that's so nice. No, that's a lie. That's crap. Dude, I finally got the
That's amazing. Wow. I heard
Get it.
they all get so good. But you just missed the best thing of all.
Here's so by the he's literally winning your bottom by less than 1%. And he's not going to win any of these. Here's I literally just if he takes the bottom.
Oh my god.
But Nevada, every other state is going to be so much. So it's literally just down to Nevada. Nevada's literally like 39 point something and then 50 point something.
I mean, one of the other sophomores from a 101. And then Annabella's from like a 102 back. So they were
Like I said.
and I heard that they're moving the meeting to Saturday now. It's like we're moving the Saturday next week. But I don't know if that's
Just look at the bottom.
yeah. But I think he's agreed that I guess Emerson's close to 2 weeks now. So he's agreed that it's okay.
See, look at that. Look at that. It's 49.3 to 48.7. It's literally going down to the bottom. That's literally the way. And what it's literally all the rural areas are coming. The two, and the reason why is because he basically took a majority of Fluffy. That's the only reason. Nick, you're 17, right? So you didn't vote. You voted. Where'd you end up voting?
Yeah. No, it's not moving.
Dude, I went there at like 6 a.m. Dude, I went at 6 a.m.
I know. It's sad. I don't like it. Good. We just came from swim meet. The girls have their final regular season swim meet at Cornerstone. The site the girls did. Amazing. Killer speed. And then, you know, we went to grab them. They didn't even take the bus back. They just rushed them here and now they're
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wethersfield High School. It's good to see all of you tonight. I see a lot of familiar foreheads. Can't see any faces right now. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Michael Bowles, and I'm the band director here at Wethersfield High School. And I'm really excited to invite you to our showcase tonight, and really what is going to be our last performance for the season of 2020. Before we get started, and before we get on to the students in the band, there are a few thank yous and a few people I'd like to recognize before we get rolling. The first person I'd like to thank and recognize is Miss Catherine Fortuna. She is our assistant band director, and unfortunately, she's not able to be with us this evening. But I just want to thank her so much for all the work that she's done for these students, and I know that they really appreciate everything that she's done, and we certainly miss her tonight, and we just want to say thank you very much to Miss Fortuna. I'd also like to thank this guy walking over here, Mr. Joe Turner. Mr. Turner came on as our percussion instructor this year, and he went through a whole bunch of hoops just to really get this group rocking and rolling, starting with drum camp being over Zoom, which is just a whole experience in itself, and he's been really fantastic, and I just want to thank Joe for all of his work this year. Tonight I've had a lot of help from a lot of folks just to put this thing on. I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Ryan Griffin, who's back there in the booth, who's recording this tonight. And I'd also like to say thank you to Ms. Sue Coco, who's out here filming and doing the live stream, who's done that. And I just want to say thank you to both of them. It's been fantastic to have this girl. And I want to move on and actually thank the Band Booster organization. This group of dedicated parents, and a lot of you sitting out there right now are part of this group, are completely invaluable to the operation of this band. And I want to say thank you in particular to Miss Andrea Ginter, who's been the president of that organization for the last 4 years, and all the work that they have done. Without the Booster organization and those folks, this band does not operate. We simply can't do it. We can't put on everything that we need that really is going to provide for these students out there. And so, junior parents who are here this evening, I really want to encourage you to become involved in the Band Boosters, because this year, almost every single board member is the parent of a graduating senior. We need people to fill these positions and to learn these positions before next year, especially since this year we're not going to really do anything that's normal. And so that we can really keep that organization strong, because that organization is at the core of this band program and keeping everything that we have going. And so I encourage you to come out. Our next meeting is next Thursday. It's a virtual meeting. We'll send out link information. Come stop by, and it's just a little bit of time goes a long way to really impacting the experience that they get. And so please consider getting involved with the Band Boosters. I'd also like to say thank you to Kim's Flower Shop for the donations of the boutonnieres that you'll see the seniors wearing. They've been very fantastic. We really appreciate all of that. And now, really the moment we've been waiting for. I talked to the band a little bit ago, and I just want to share a little bit with you with what we talked about. And we really have had nothing short of the most challenging year in anybody's life. And in particular for music education and band, everything was really stacked against trying to give an experience to these students. And they had a lot to work through to really put on that show tonight. And this isn't just, a COVID show. This is a real marching band show that they worked very, very hard to put together. And it's something that is really, truly amazing, considering how little time we had And so that's a testament to their hard work and their skill and their dedication. And I expressed this to them a minute ago, but I just can't say enough how proud I am of this group, especially this group of seniors tonight who really led the band through what I think is its most challenging year ever. And I'm going to put it together and really share it with you tonight. So I want to say congratulations to them before we bring them out here and really thank them for their hard work. And without any further ado, we welcome the 2020 Pride of Wethersfield Eagle Marching Band. Tonight, the band is going to perform songs from the decade, starting in the 1980s with Living on a Prayer by John Bon Jovi. In the 1990s, we're going to play a little bit of Backstreet Boys' I Want It That Way, and then close out with the hit from 2000, Pompeii by the group Bastille. Tonight, you'll see all of our seniors are out in their full marching band uniforms. Give them a round of applause. And at the conclusion of this performance, we're going to have our senior recognition ceremony. I would like to invite the adults and the parents and guardians of these seniors to join them on the field following this performance. And so I just want to say congratulations to them again and hope that they have a really great last run of their 2020 season. Drum majors, is the band ready? Thank you very much. Congratulations, folks. At this time, we'd like to start our senior recognition ceremony. So, band, you know where you're supposed to go. Adults, parents, guardians of seniors, if you would like to make your way down to the field and stand by your senior.
Damn it. What? How about we go like this? Yeah, actually move one of those things so you can speak. We're an example. This is pickle. Oh yeah, you don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna move without the feather part. Oh, you're not looking. I'm just gonna go. No.
You would find your students, you can stand behind them, They're somewhere out here.
I think my parents were there, so my sister. My dad.
He'll be lifeless. He won't care. I actually have no idea. Not to do that.
You know it's bad when Bull has
The song was kind of gas. It's not my favorite. I bought that album, I think.
no, he's doing one of the saxophones.
If he's doing one for that, he's doing one for Where's he have a nose on? He doesn't even know what's on. He goes on the phone.
No, because he didn't talk that way.
Yeah, I know. But
So a couple years ago, we started a new tradition here at Wethersfield High School with the band, and it all kind of happened out of happenstance and a big rain out, but that's a whole other story. We started this tradition of where underclassmen get to take a moment on senior night and just share a little bit about each senior and how much that they meant to them in their time in the band. So tonight we're going to take the opportunity to do that and introduce our seniors and give them the recognition that they deserve for all of their hard work. And so we're going to start over here with our color guard captain, John.
I'm Anna, and I'm going to talk for John. Jonna, I just really want to thank you because you were the reason why I joined GUARD in the first place. And I know this year was like kind of tough and confusing with everything going on, but you still managed, and we're still a great captain, even with everything going on. And we all love you, and we will miss you. And I know Miss Fortuna would have been really proud of you. Sorry.
Congratulations, John.
That shouldn't make fun of him.
Next we have Juliana.
Okay, so I'm Abigail King, and I've known Juliana since we were young, and it was great to get so close to you again this year through, well, these past 3 years through Pitt, and you've always been so much fun during rehearsals, and the band's gonna miss your dedication, your enthusiasm, your creativeness, and there's no one else I'd rather have been spending 3 years with, bringing mallets accidentally, of course, coming up with weird names for our different parts of our music, and trying to remember all of our segments of our songs. I can't wait to see what you do in the future, and thank you so much for everything.
Now, Amanda.
Hi, I'm dear Brian. I've known Amanda for a bit. When we first met, she was like a really goofy, silly person. Once she lost her tuning slide, everyone was like in the field, like trying to find it, going back and forth. And we wasted so much time, and it turned out to be under my backpack. That was a fun time. But over the years, she really grew. She became more responsible and more mature without losing silly goofiness. We've all made good memories with her, ones that we'll never forget. I can safely say we're all proud of you, Amanda. We wish all of you good luck in your future endeavors.
And now Bryce.
Hi, my name's Abigail Montez, and I'm going to be speaking for Bryce. Bryce, you're such an amazing person, and the food section and I are really glad to have known you. This year has been really crazy, and you kept calm and mature throughout all of it, and we're really thankful for that. You have been an inspiration to all of us, and especially me. I've known you since elementary school, and I've watched you grow over these years, and I'm just amazed. You're a big part of the Flip family, and we're gonna miss you so much when you grow. You've been such a great leader, and we wish you good luck in college. You'll always be part of all Applebee's.
Now, Hannah.
Hi, my name is Emily, and I'm a vibes. I've known Hannah since 2017. We did teen theater together for 3 years. In 8th grade, I joined the band as a prop manager, and on the first day, she ran over to me and gave me a hug. This year, I'm grateful to be playing in Pitt with her. She's always been open to helping me if I needed it. She's the kindest person and I know, and I'm going to miss her so much. Good luck in college and beyond, Hannah.
Now, Faith.
Hi, I'm Olivia Pratt, and I'm really speaking for Faith. Faith, thank you for all the memories you made these past 2 years, from the first performances to the last. I will always miss having my mellophone buddy telling me that I'm in the wrong dot on the field. And thank you for helping me learn the mellophone. I definitely wouldn't be able to play without your help. You always knew how to put a smile on my face, even when we were freezing our faces off. I'll definitely miss you next year.
Hi, I'm Naveen Bangler, and I'll also be speaking for Faith. Faith was the first person I met at band, and over these last few years, we've become close friends. She's gone through some confusing times and very boring ones. Whenever I needed someone to talk to or was confused about something, she was always there. These last 3 years wouldn't have been the same without you. You showed me the ropes, and I feel prepared to take them because of you. I just want to say thank you and good luck.
Now, Alex.
Alex, my man. How's it going? I know we were told to keep this short, but it's so hard when there's a lot to say. I remember freshman year coming in and knowing absolutely nothing, and you were there as a great role model and someone to look up to. And obviously someone to laugh and sing Puente Arriba with. Of course, can't forget that. You're such a good friend and leader. What are we going to do without you? I know I speak for all of us when we say we will surely miss you and your hardworking self, but you'll go and do great things. Thank you for everything.
Now, Connor, great.
Hello, I'm still here. Connor, I can't explain how much you've helped me through these past 2 years. As you know, I used to play tenor sax, but then decided to join the tubas. Connor was there my first day, and let me tell you, it wasn't the easiest switch. He helped me learn and grow as someone who is clueless about this new instrument. He has helped me this year, and I am still growing to become a better musician thanks to him. Also, props to him for balancing football and band. That takes a lot. And I know he still knows how to march and play the whole show. I am very happy that I could call you my tuba buddy and friend. I know that you have a great future, and what am I going to do without my tuba babushka? Thanks,
Now, Kate Griffin.
So I'm again Abigail King, and I'm so happy to be able to have been in Pitt with Kate for the past 3 years. You've always been so fun and so talented, and I'm so glad to have had 3 years with you. Thank you so much for somehow always knowing all 3 or 4 parts in the pit and being so willing to help us learn our notes or parts or whatever we're doing that day. The whole band will miss you to help make anyone laugh, and you will always playing guitar in the breaks during rehearsal. You're always a great person to talk to or to ask for help whenever anyone needs it. Thank you for everything these past 3 years. Good luck with everything to come, and I can't wait to see what you do.
Now, Madison.
I'm so happy to be able to do my sister's speech too. Madison is the reason I got into band my freshman year. I was forced to go to her band banquet when I was in 8th grade. Suddenly I knew that I wanted to be a part of the marching band. I told her that night, and the next week I was in the spring rehearsals for the pit, and from there it's all history. Madison has always been so great at making everyone in the band laugh and helping to raise spirits, even though she's always exhausted from all of her swimming to straight to band. She's always such a friendly face. She's always so enthusiastic and someone anyone can go to if they want to talk. And if you know my sister, you know she loves to talk. She always goes out of her way to make sure everyone feels included and supported. I know I can speak for everyone when I say we'll all miss Maddie so much next year. I have loved being able to do 3 years of band with my best friend. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see what you do from here, Madison. Happy to
Run up to each other, point each other.
And now Nate.
Nathan, it's awesome having you in the clarinet section for the past 3 years. Even this year, one season happened during a pandemic. When we first started marching band, I was nervous about if I was going to be actually able to do it. But these fears were put to rest when I met you in the rest of the section and saw your determination through all the hard parts of each season. Later that season, I was able to get to know you more during the DC trip, and you were a great roommate during the trip. Me and the rest of the clarinet section will miss you next year and wish you an awesome senior year.
Okay, now Jackson.
I'm Lizzie, and I will be speaking for Jackson. This may be my first year in band, but I've known you for like 4 years. My favorite memory with you was when we decided to volunteer together and we got energetic off the coffee. Just remember, even though you may be far away from us next year, you can always call me, and you will always just be a FaceTime call away. Also, don't forget to visit me. I'm Debbie. I'm also going to be speaking to that. Yes, I have a ton of memories with you, considering I've basically grown up with you. I mostly remember you creating Ben on it from High School Musical, but like you're just like I'm not gonna like forget you ever. Like you're cool, you're funny, just overall charismatic, and I'm really sad that my time with you in this band was cut shorter than I wanted it to be. But like she said, always a FaceTime call away. Please call me, please visit me.
Our next senior is Vinny.
I'm Colin, and I'm speaking for Vinny. Vinny has always been the voice of the trumpet section, especially this year. He's always telling the greatest jokes every 5 minutes, and that's a talent I wish to have. He's the loudest trumpet this year. It's very helpful this year because there's only 4 of us this year, and he's a good leader. He's been very helpful this year, and he's held us together. And I wish you luck in future endeavors.
Our next senior is Sean.
Yeah, I'm back speaking to Sean. Sean, you've made the band a lot of fun for me. You always crack jokes and always got everyone silly. You were never afraid to say what was on your mind, and the sax section was a lot of fun. And it won't be the same without you. It's been a good ride, good luck, and I'm gonna miss you.
Our next next senior is Jack.
Hi, I'm Megan. Jack never fails to make anyone smile, whether that be because of a joke he had made or just having perfect comedic timing. I remember being so nervous on the first day of band camp my freshman year, but Jack and all the seniors were so welcoming to the freshmen in our section that we instantly felt more comfortable. Saxophone sectionals won't be the same without you there. Jack, you will be mixed next year, and I know you will do big things.
Our next senior is Kayla.
Kayla, the first time I had ever met you was at the Legally Blonde auditions that were being held through Wethersfield Theater. I was insanely nervous because I knew no one and I had never done anything like this before. But when I walked into the Pitkin Center, you were sitting at a table with a person who I now know as Fanny. You were so welcoming to me, telling me that this would be one of my best summers ever. And now looking back, that is so true. Throughout the past few years, I have looked up to you for both music and leadership as a mentor. I am so glad that I got to be in marching band with you for at least 1 year. You are a great leader to the entire drum line, and we couldn't have been as successful as we were this year with all the different changes without you. I wish you luck, not that you need it, and I know you will go so far with your amazing talent and personality. We will miss you so much.
Our next senior is Brian.
Brian, thank you for being a great section leader, always making us laugh, putting up with us crazy freshmen last year, and never getting mad at us the many times we messed up. I will never be able to hear Hey Jude and not think of our section's beautiful singing. Although 2020 has not been the best year, neither one of us felt marching I wanted that way, so success. And I'm glad we got this last season with you and the rest of the seniors. This section will never be the same without its seniors, which is half of the section, and I'm sad to see you all go. And for the last time, your plume is on backwards.
When you get it, you know the microphone.
Our next senior is Veronica.
Hi, I'm Charlotte. Veronica, the first time I met you, I remember saying to Andy that you were like literally the nicest person ever. It was the first day of band camp, and I was like really scared because you were so talented, and like once I got to talk to you, it wasn't as scary because you're the nicest person ever. As you know, you've helped me to become a much better clarinet player. I came into band knowing like 8 notes, and I came out knowing almost all of them. I know this wasn't the senior year you were hoping for, but I hope we can make senior night somewhat normal for you guys. Thank you, Veronica, for being an amazing section leader and an even better drum major. You better visit next year, or else I'm going to be really mad at you. Okay, I love you.
And our last senior is Naz.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. Sorry. I was about to start my freshman year, so I don't know.
I don't phone so good.
I was about to start my freshman year, and I was walking to the band room. Honestly, I was terrified. But then I walked in anyway, and I saw Nas. For years, I had known Nas, and that means I knew she was a really happy and just kind person. Those of you who know Nas know she's always smiling, even when things got hard or disappointing. She did her best to make marching band a fun and happy environment. While I'm sad that I didn't get another year with you on the drum line, I am so happy that you were a drum major this season. You're a great leader, and I'm so glad I get to call you my friend. We will miss your smiles, and we are so excited to see what you do next.
No! And I'd like to say just one last thing to the senior class. And as mentioned before, you were my first group of students ever. And I've taught in a few places, but the first group that I've actually had the privilege to be with from their freshman year to their senior year. And that in itself is great, but I think this year really said it all about how wonderful a group of students you really are. You have been thrown every curveball that you could imagine, and as I said before with the whole band, but in particular this group, you dug in with your head up, you marched on, and you really kept the soul and the spirit of the Wethersfield High School Band alive in what is a year that we'll never forget. And I know that for generations to come, they'll look back at 2020 and they'll remember you and what you really did for this group. And I just can't express enough how proud I am of you and how I'm just glad to share this night with you. And I hope that you look back and are proud of what you've done. You really deserve it, and congratulations, class of 2020. And before we go tonight, we have a little tradition here, and this is the last thing that we're going to do. And so band, captains, drum majors, right in the center of the field.
Just want to ride.
Could have been one of the least fun once you pulled it off.
Great job, guys. All right, loudest and proudest. Who are we?
Thank you all very much for coming. Please drive safe and have a great night. Seniors, if you would come to the 50, right on the 50. Seniors, if you would come to the 50-yard line.